Technology, Digital Media, and Curriculum Integration. Chapter 5, From Teachers Discovering Computers Integrating Technology in a Changing World. 8th edition by Gunter and Gunter. This presentation was created by Barry K. Campbell, Sandra A. Dent, and Catherine G. Edwards. Copyright and fair use. Copyright presentation disclaimer. Certain materials that are included in this presentation have been prepared according to the Educational Multimedia Fair Use Guidelines and are restricted from further use. Name and define the elements of digital media. Technology, multimedia, and digital media are often interchangeable and overlap in use. Technology first referred to the use of computers within schools for specialized training programs such as graphic arts. Multimedia, by definition, means more than one media including text, graphics, audio, video, and animation. As software developed, multimedia referred to software apps that could utilize multiple media sources. Digital media is defined as those technologies that allow users to create new forms of interaction, expression, communication, and entertainment in a digital format. Digital media does not supersede multimedia, though elements of multimedia have developed into that of digital media. Digital media software refers to any computer-based presentation or application software that uses multimedia elements. By definition, digital media software can include interaction, which would then develop into interactive digital media. Interactive digital media being interactive, students are also allowed to use their voice, keyboard, finger taps, and finger movements to move at their own pace. Why are digital media applications important for education? The ability of digital media applications to be interactive is one of the most important parts of advancing the learning curve of technology. Teachers have noted that children are more successful and enjoy themselves more when they are able to have interactive models to learn with. Using applications such as PowerPoint and Keynote for lectures and demonstrations brings a new side to learning, giving students the opportunity to learn on a different level, especially for those who are visual learners. When teachers do decide to use these softwares, they are allowing their students to be exposed to this great software as well. Studies have shown that there has been an increase in student outcomes while also having a decrease in dropout rates since the introduction of technology into the classroom. The educational benefit of technological competence, an investigation of students' perceptions. Based on the scholarly article we have found, a large-scale survey conducted of secondary school students in England. Students are more successful within the 21st century with technology being in their classrooms. The world is developing and creating technological advancements every day. Therefore, students who attend schools with technology in their classrooms are more prepared for the real world once they graduate. Curriculum integration. Technology integration, also called curriculum integration, is a combination of all technology parts, such as hardware and software, together with each subject-related area of curriculum to enhance learning. Curriculum integration is not always easy because you have to integrate technology into a curriculum that has already been set in place. Finding the right technology can also be difficult depending on the grade level being taught. Teachers also face the issue of balancing technology within the curriculum and not letting it be the driving force behind the whole lesson plan. Technology is just supposed to be used to advance the presentation. Teachers can use PowerPoints, smartboards, and Keynote in regular classrooms to get their students to interact with the already developed curriculum. Computer labs and media centers contain computers for every student to be able to learn and use a computer to develop on the curriculum in a technological way. In order for learning to take place, technology has to be readily available to both students and teachers. Cloud computing is rapidly becoming popular in our schools and classrooms, where teachers and students can access and share a multitude of resources. If technology is up to date and available for teachers to use, they will use it more within their classrooms to help with the development of their students. Computer labs and media centers versus classroom instruction. Computer labs are designated classrooms made to give access to individuals or groups to work on computers. Media centers also provide computers for individuals or small groups to work in. Either of these spaces can be reserved by teachers for students to use, and though both spaces can be put to good use and make an excellent resource, research shows that integrating computers into the classroom is more effective. This is because it can have subject content available to what is being taught during instruction. It provides different types of teaching to keep the students engaged more. Identify ways in which technology can positively influence learning. Research shows that students retain knowledge longer being actively involved with digital media. Another way is that it opens the door to more questions. Just like adults going down the rabbit hole of the World Wide Web, students asking questions and being able to see the answers right away will lead to even more questions. Having technology in the classroom can allow for things such as virtual field trips, making it so students can explore far-off places without having to go anywhere. Technology in the classroom can also help students with different abilities because technology provides different styles for learning. Technology must be integrated into the curriculum for it to truly be useful, though. Explain various planning tools and instructional models. To assess the students' technological skills, teachers should first do a skill assessment survey. This will help teachers have a starting point for developing instructional strategies. KWL charts are also helpful and easy to use. A KWL chart is a planning chart to help aid teachers identify a student's understanding of the curriculum and related objectives by having the student state what they already know, what they want to know, and what the student has learned. Instructional models include ADDIE model, Kemp model, Dick and Carey model, Diamond model, and the most popular, Assure model. Assure model. A. Analyze. Analyze the learner. It is important to know the student's skill level. S. State objectives. Student objectives are statements of the type of skills and knowledge a teacher expects a student to be able to demonstrate by the end of the lesson. S. Select methods, media, and materials. This includes 3 steps. 1. Decide on the method of instruction. 2. Choose the media format that is appropriate for the method. And 3. Select, modify, update, and design materials for instruction. U. Utilize methods, media, and materials. Always preview all media prior to using it to ensure it is correct for the lesson you have planned. Then prepare the environment to share, be it a projection or securing the computer lab if needed. R. Require learner participation. Classroom lessons should motivate the student to actively participate while learning, such as building, solving, creating, etc. E. Evaluate and revise. When the lesson or project is done, it is very important to evaluate every aspect of the lesson, instruction, or learning experience and get feedback from the students. Ways of integrating technology at a new school. Some ways that you can get started using technology at a new school is having kids collaborate during projects, letting students create blogs, creating digital content, multimedia presentations, or doing online activities. The use of learning centers and interactive whiteboards. The use of interactive whiteboards in a learning environment raises the level of engagement for the student in the classroom. It motivates the student to learn and gives enthusiasm. Interactive whiteboards allow the support of many different learning styles for students with visual and hearing deficiencies. Research shows that interactive whiteboards help educators promote their lessons, be more precise with their information, and increases their productivity overall.